loves. So I'm reading from Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31 through 34. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord. For they shall all know me, for the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I remember their sin no more. So this is a covenant, the new covenant. This is the new covenant, right? And this is the covenant that God made with the children of Israel in the understanding that there will be a different way of life, right? And I see this as the testimony and the prophecy of Jesus Christ, because what Jesus constantly said throughout his time on earth and throughout his prophecy is to circumcise your heart. Now, the law before was that the foreskin of the males were circumcised. But when Jesus came, he said that the part of the children of Israel that needed to be circumcised, the part of humanity that needs to be circumcised, was the heart. Because when we have Jesus Christ in our hearts, we are different. We are not arguing over who's right and who's wrong and what happened and who did what. We have love and compassion for humanity as a whole. So I believe that the new covenant reflects the promises of God in a way that explains to us, not through the covenant of Abraham, through Jacob, through Isaac. Everything that God spoke about in the Old Testament came to life in the New Testament, and we should be moving forward into the glory of God at this point. So our way to do that, and I know this is hard to accept amongst our people, is Jesus Christ. And I understand that it's hard to accept it, but I need you guys to understand that a picture, a photo of Jesus Christ depicted as a white man does not take away from his message. For us to be able to look at a picture of Jesus Christ and because it's white, we reject the teachings of Jesus Christ is childish. It is childish and it's demeaning to God, and it's less than who we are. So we have to get rid of that. Just let that go. Okay, let that go and start reading the prophecy of Jesus Christ. Start adhering to the words of Jesus Christ, because all Jesus Christ is saying is to be a good person, to be compassionate, to be loving, to be kind. And if we continue to teach that amongst ourselves and amongst the rest of the world will change. But if we keep the animosity in our spirit toward our past and in regards to Jesus Christ, is really holding things up. And prophecy is written, and I know we've done a lot of research and we looked into a lot of different things, but it has been stated in the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun. So yes, the story may have been told before and it may have been depicted in other situations, but understand that everything feeds off of itself, and God's prophecy and God's purpose and God's will lives on and on forever after generations and generations continue to pass away. So if we look at history in regards to the current biblical scripture, we will see the connection and the message of Jesus Christ being foretold before it actually came into fruition. So we have to just calm down and understand that Jesus is the reality of our people right now, and we have to move forward in in the prophecy of God, in the prophecy of Jesus Christ, in the covenants that God has made with us, and in our responsibility as the children of Israel. So, yeah, be blessed, and we'll continue the conversation. Love you guys. Bye.